welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Buis of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology in Kenya. Yes, today I want to talk about climate change. And I'm saying, yes, climate change. It is everybody's responsibility. Look at these pictures from Kenya. Farmers can't harvest. When it rains, it pours. Deaths, drought, and molds. That makes it everybody's responsibility. And indeed, Kenyan counties have signed climate change bills. Let's listen to Bungoma's governor.
You will explain to us what the climate change bill is all about.
Climate change bill. I want to thank the Assembly again for moving with speed, because that by ascending to that bill, which will be gazetted next week, hopefully by Monday, we unlock about 50 million shillings per ward. You can imagine how much money is going to come to.
Yes, that was the governor of Bungoma County, one of the 47 counties of Kenya. And I'm sure, and I know, that all other counties are talking climate change. Money has been given for that purpose. Yes, recently I attended the Trans Nzoia County Government Climate Change Committee members training. Yes. Now, our dump sites are full of waste bottles. Anything to do with climate change? But look, there it is. Kitale town. I walked around Kitale town and look at those dumps. In Bungoma, the Bumula dump site. From both dumps, I collected or I saw a number of waste bottles. There they are. Our dump sites produce lots and lots of waste plastic bottles. Now, we know that plastic releases greenhouse gases as it slowly breaks down. So it has an effect on climate change. There it is. That is the estimated annual emissions from plastics life cycle by 2050. And that is the source. You can check it out. In other words, plastic material are slowly contributing towards, worsening the climate change. Now, I want to talk about the entrepreneurship of waste plastic bottles. What can we do with them? What is creativity in it? What is entrepreneurship in it? Well, this is how others are using waste bottles. we can do, we can. Yes, we can. So listen to me. I've started training these girls.
We want to grow vegetables, lettuce, sukuma, sucha in bottles. These girls have already planted some. Look at this. This is already growing well. It's already growing well. And they are holding some more bottles that they are going to plant more. So follow us. Let us show you how you can plant in a bottle. This is Professor Bwisa's experiment with young girls in Kibingei Ward in Bungoma County, Kimilili Sub-County, Kibingei Ward. I am teaching the young girls how to make kitchen gardens in these climate change problems of climate change to fight it. So we want to do smart agriculture. We shall be planting, making gardens out of bottles. Watch us. The girls are cutting the bottles. The girls are now cutting the bottles into kind of halves. If we want now to cut those bottles, cut them into, so we are cutting the bottles into halves. Not really halves, like 3/4 way. The bottles have their lids. Here we are now. We cut the bottles. Cut the bottles. Yes. We cut the bottles. Now we make a hole in the lid. She's now making a hole in the lid. She's making a hole in the lid. We make now holes in the lid. Yes. We've cut the bottles. We are now making holes in the lid. Yes, now we are making lids. We have got through the holes in the lid. We have now put the wigs or anything cotton that can suck water. We have now put the lids in the bottles. Yes, now you can see, and the lid will be, now we are closing the bottle top closed, and the lid must be long enough. One, it goes into the water. It is long enough so that it goes into the bottom and the top. So now we want now to fill this top with soil. We want to fill this top with soil, making sure the lid is not covered. This top with soil. We now fill the soil. We fill soil into the bottles, the tops, making sure the wig is in the middle, katikati kabisa. The wig ikuwa na middle, katikati kabisa. And the wig is not covered by the soil, so there's something remaining. Mna make sure wig iko katikati. Vile Emily anafanya. Yes, we are now filling this soil filling the bottles with the soil. Yes. Filling the bottle with the soil. Okay? Wewe anza.
Kwa majina ni Helen Barasa kutoka Mtoni, kaunti ya Bungoma. Naishi na Profesa. Kwa majina naitwa Millicent Wangui kutoka Mtoni. Naishi na Profesa Busa. Anatufundisha kutengeneza smart garden.
These girls are learning how to do smart farming. They are now producing vegetables and greens and spinach and lettuce. Here they have just planted them. Here they planted much further. Hebu tuonyeshe hiyo Helen, tuone hiyo nini umepanda. What have you planted? Hiyo ni nini? Hiyo ni suja. Umepanda kwa pot, na hizo zingine ni nini? Na wewe tuonyeshe hizo ni nini? Kunde. Sasa mmepanda kwa bottles. Mnataka iwe kada, hizo ndio mbegu. Mmepanda hizi, hii ni mbegu ya nani? Ya kunde. Okay. Sasa mmepanda kwa hizi bottles. Okay. So these girls are learning smart agriculture. We are saying climate adaptation. If you have many of these bottles, you can actually do a garden with very little irrigation. You can see the irrigation part is at the bottom, and there is a weed in the soil, so you don't need to suffer with a lot of water to irrigate. So we are trying to do this, and we're just doing it in the veranda. You can see there is also this watermelon. We are trying to plant them in bottles, and therefore to minimize use of water, and we are calling it smart agriculture, and these girls are actually doing it.
Yes, my entrepreneurship students have produced some of this from plastic bottles, pencil holders. They do it for the examinations. I don't give written examinations. They produce projects. Vertical farming, bottles. Brooms, we have produced brooms out of plastic bottles. Vases, decorated vessels. Yes, skipping ropes from the tops of the plastic bottles, those rings. Yes, jewelry holders, we have produced that. Training. Sprinklers, yes. Decorations in the houses. It was like the latest of my students' examinations project. So yes, I train and students come up with this. Creative, innovative, yes, they do it. So my entrepreneurship training covers both aspects of climate change. We have adaptation and mitigation, climate adaptation strategies and climate mitigation strategies. You see, human activity. Yes, adaptation. We say, now that it is here, let's cope with it. How do we cope with it? We're doing smart farming. We're doing corn farming, vertical farming, water harvesting, early maturity. Yes, people with small farms can really do this and reduce on the need for a lot of water. Corn farming requires very little water, but the volume of production is quite high because one corn is like 4 times the production on the same area on the ground. Same to vertical farming. No, we harvest water. My house has gutters. If everybody could get a gutter, then we store that water. No, groundwater. So when there is drought, we use them for irrigation. So we need to adapt. And I do train in this. But then mitigation. Prevention is better than cure. We use the waste and reduce dumping. So from the waste dumps, you can do black soldier fly. Yes, I'm doing the experiment now. You know, vermiculture. Yes. Pre-quads, my students have done it. Bricks, they have done it. Kiosks, yes. So these are some of the training strategies for climate change that have engaged in my students and local children, not really children, but like school girls, school boys, competence-based curriculum. Yes, you have been listening to your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Buisa, who is a certified and authorized ILO trainer. We train in business, you know, generate business ideas, start your business, improve your business, expand your business. And yes, I am in media, in social media. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm Facebook, I'm Instagram, Twitter. I have a YouTube. You are listening to it, you are looking at it. I have TikTok too. So thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, please like it. But share with others. Please subscribe to allow me to bring you more. And kindly leave a comment. So thank you for listening. I'm hoping I'll get a comment from you. Thank you so much.